We've got basketball action from Chase Center, the new home of the Warriors, here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand.
And a win tonight means a 3-1 season series edge for them. You always look for that mental edge over opposing teams and that extra motivation.
Oh, the power on that through down.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Pass to Goodrich. And here is Garland. Here's Rush. Out to the wing. Here's Goodrich. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Yes, that goes in.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Stolen by Jumboya. Here's Rush. Pass to Goodrich. Fires from deep. Now, here's Garland. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Garland, no good. And it's Golden State's ball. Trailing by 2. Edwards can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now Goodrich. Oh, hammering it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night. That's good from Goodrich. Warriors trailed by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Bridges, no one around him. It's good from long range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Driving the lane. Some nice passing by Golden State. And they get it.
Okay. At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play. .130
left in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Healed right side. That's the 3 fly. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Pass to Goodrich. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Deflects the pass. And stolen by LeBron.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Pass to Neesmith. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors trailed by 4. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's James. Takes it inside.
LeBron putting the ball down on the deck. You just can't stop him when he goes straight to the rim.
It's to Kennard. It's up a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wiseman with the ball. With the three-point shot. Outside Holiday. Now Kennard. And a miss there on the triple. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Well, the closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes, and for good reason. He's going to get fouled.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Garland comes to help. Here's Isaac. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Isaac. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Isaac's got his first points of the night.
And always seemingly under control is Isaac. Even when he gets roughed up, he just manages to complete the play.
Porzingis with the block. And Sekou Doumbouya is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Porzingis in the early part of his career has had some phenomenal first half of seasons. In the second half has faded. You really just want to see a complete year from Kristaps Porzingis where he can dominate. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hield outside. Good on the triple. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think his teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability. He can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker you can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Hield from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 6.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
On the wing, James. He has 6. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the middle. Here's Hield. Pass to Drummond. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Porzingis with the steal. Isaac with the ball. Covered by Hield. Back to Isaac. There's Brown with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. 7 points in the game. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Here's Nesmith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Holiday looking over the floor. 1:37 left to play here in the second quarter. For 3, Bridges. The offensive rebound. Here's Nesmith. Cans it from downtown. Nesmith has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James right side. Wiseman with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
George with the bucket.
That's a really nice stroke. Paul George set up nicely. Great release. And big time shot there.
Holiday goes in. Nesmith, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Out to the right wing. Here's Nesmith. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Warriors leading by 7. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Pass to Goodrich for 3. Here's Drummond. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
A stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Los Angeles trails by 11. There's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Edwards with it. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. They set the screen. Pass to Isaac. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
No layups right there for SGA. Up to the rim.
Now, here's Doomboy. The wide open look here for Garland. No good with the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Drummond.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, when you see Porzingis attack the glass, you want to stand up in your seat. There's been these opportunities where we've seen him flying in for some highlight dunks.
It's Goodrich on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. There's Brown with the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Some nice passing by Golden State. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Isaac misses. Tipped away. And here's Edwards.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. And the Lakers call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Healed outside. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Warriors leading by 15.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed so can't fault him for going for the block.
No one near James as he lets it go. And the Warriors miss again. And they double up LeBron. To the wing on the left. Here's Wiseman. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Wiseman's got 6.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Here's Neesmith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Pippen on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Now, here's Kennard.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Oh, he got it to go!
Bam.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Drummond. Here's Goodrich. Into the lane. Drummond with it. There's the triple. And it's Shorty with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
No.
Warriors leading by 17. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Porzingis. The second chance effort. And the layup is good.
I think the talk about Porzingis being soft on the inside might be a little misguided. He's playing pretty hard right now.
And there's the drive. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Edwards with the stuff. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. On offense, here are the Warriors. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from 14. Off the left rim and out.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
It's Garland, top of the key. Looking to get back on track here. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Screen. Pass to Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Drives to the hoop. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. We're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Driving in, and the jam by Dumboya.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Isaac outside. Pass to Simmons. Back to Isaac. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reddish with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And Porzingis, here we go.
Porzingis in the aggressive mindset in this one. Knows he's a problem for the defense, especially on the drive.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
And he commits the intentional foul. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. We know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 frontcourt position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations in time?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. When you go back to last season, and you felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
There's a big European movement to get players into the NBA. Seems like recently it's come from the Great White North. As Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has come down to make an impact in the NBA.
And he goes big with a dunk right on top of John Collins.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Takes a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Goodrich. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And he knocks down the first one. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hield from outside. That shot, no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well,